So let's talk about first of all how to really research the industry and learn about these companies. So when we're talking about traditional energy, the best source for learning about companies and learning about the industry is really the big government-owned or government-sponsored research groups. So the IEA, the International Energy Agency, and the EIA, the Energy Information Administration in the U.S., have a wealth of information. You can learn all about trends in oil, gas, in pipelines, transportation. It's really the best source to actually learn about the industry. Other sources are the websites of these companies. I mean, you know the companies' names. You can research them. Just type in on Google Finance the name of the company, and you can get all their competitors. I mean, these are well-known corporations. So really going on to the websites and learning about the career opportunities is really the best way to get into these companies. A lot of these firms recruit at schools, especially the ones down in Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma. And if they don't recruit at your school, you should see if your school has some sort of way to connect to those schools down in Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, because a lot of firms or a lot of schools have these sharing arrangements. So you can actually check out the job banks for those schools. But generally, the big companies like Exxon, BP, they recruit almost everywhere. So they're not hard to find. For mid-career folks, again, it's a big industry. So you can find people through LinkedIn, I imagine, or just calling up the companies, really. So, I mean, it's really a traditional job search when you're looking at traditional energy. Now, flip side to renewable energy, finding information, first of all, is not as easy. These companies are small, they're growing. Green tech media is really the best place to get information. That's where we spend a lot of time learning about the industry, is through green tech media. Go on the website, look around. They sort by industry, and you can really learn all about the recent trends in the various industries through green tech media. Also, the Green blog on NewYorkTimes.com is another great source. They publish articles daily about interesting things going on in the renewable energy sector, and then that's where you pick up names of companies that are doing interesting things. You can also actually go on the websites of firms like U.S. Renewables Group or Kleiner Perkins or Coastal Ventures and get the names of some fast-growing, interesting technology plays that are being backed by venture capitalists. And we'll get into this on the next slide, but renewable energy firms really recruit. These are small companies. They don't spend a lot of resources going to schools to recruit for people. So you really need to try to do more of a network search. So either find people you know who might know someone who works there, try to see if you have any friends who work in venture capital that might know some of these people, or, I mean, you may just want to just shoot off an email in the career section. I mean, it sounds like sending it off to a black box, but you'd be surprised the number of friends I have in the renewable energy sector who have just sent emails through a website and gotten a call back.